Elon puts the referral program on death row, Supercharger rates are going up, Model 3 is a go for Europe, and some cleaning tips on those white seats. This is Tesla Tidbits episode number 487 for January 21st, 2019. This show is sponsored by my supporter Richard. If you're in the market for a Model S, X, or 3, please consider using his referral code. Ask your sales representative to use the code Richard174 or go direct to the web link ts.la/Richard174 for 6 months of free supercharging or 9 months if you have not yet had a test drive. We start the week with unfortunate news for owners. The referral program will officially end as of February 1st. From Elon's Twitter account, quote, "The Tesla customer referral program will end on February 1st. If you want to refer a friend to buy a Tesla and give them 6 months of free supercharging, please do so before then," end quote. It's long been theorized and even already acknowledged by Elon that the referral program would end at any moment. Tesla's growth makes the program both unsustainable as well as unnecessary. The referral program is a product of a time where Tesla needed to get the word out that it even existed. Thankfully, Tesla is now at the point that Model 3 is the best-selling entry-level luxury sedan in the US, leaving the need for such a program behind. I guess we'll stick with the bad news for a moment via a story from Electrek. As we all know, the Supercharger network is critical to the success of Tesla and what makes the company stand apart from all other EV manufacturers. While the network used to be a perk of ownership, lately the charge model has come into play for all new owners that haven't been referred to ownership. There used to be a somewhat simple system to determine the charge rates, and these rates were pretty decent, especially compared to a gasoline fill-up. They've already seen one adjustment, and it looks like we have another one coming. The change now is that each supercharger station will charge it more in accordance with the local electricity rates. Unfortunately, this means significant increases in many instances. Electrek cites a statewide pricing for New York previously of 24 cents per kilowatt hour. Now, downtown New York City locations have increased to 32 cents per kilowatt hour. The same goes for California, where the norm was previously 26 cents per kilowatt hour, now seeing pricing range from 32 to 36 cents per kilowatt hour. While this is certainly not good news for drivers not grandfathered into free lifetime supercharging, I'd almost argue that it should never have been as low as it was. Remember that at one time you had to pay to enable the perk, which helped build and maintain the system. Maybe the idea to remove that was to assist in spurring adoption, but with the number of Model 3s hitting the street each week now, there isn't really an adoption issue for Tesla any longer. Now they have to ensure that those shiny new cars aren't bleeding them out using the Supercharger network, and frankly, the network needs to pay for itself, though Tesla has already previously stated that the network will never be a profit center, which is good news for drivers. Hopefully, this also means we'll get to see more and more locations hit the network now that the network won't be so parasitic to the company. Tesla claims they intend to double the number this year, so let's see it happen. Now on to the good news. Per Bloomberg and a few other sources I saw pop up, the Model 3 has officially been approved for European sale. Dutch Vehicle Authority RDW has added the vehicle to its list of approved vehicles, meaning that the recent pictures of Model 3s waiting to board ships should see those cars moving out and into European owners' hands in the next few weeks. Congrats to our European friends. One last group of you folks remain. Let's hope we get to see some right-hand drive models soon. And then lastly, hat tip to Inside EVs for directing us to a Mark Benton video on his YouTube channel showing a restoration of his white seats after being the victim of significant blue gene transfer to the seats. Mark called in the big guns to restore his seats, and he takes us through each step of the process, which made the seats look good as new in my opinion, and also shows us how to protect them going forward. Check out the video in the description. It's just shy of 10 minutes, and I think all of you with the white seats will want to have a look. That's it for today's show. Before I go, let me take a moment to tell you about the show's newest sponsor, Foam Daddy. Foam Daddy is a nationwide company that sells and rents foam and snow machines. They're also proud to announce the arrival of the Real Snow Machine. This allows anyone to produce real snow in any temperature. Check them out at foamdaddy.com. My many thanks as well to our super patrons supporting the show at the $10 plus level at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. They are John Walthour, Drew Schuyler, John Waller, Ryan Scarborough, Lee Sweet, William Henry Crew III, Dorian Steve Guberman, Bruno Quindici, Joey Boots, Ralph and Cheryl Waterhouse, Adam Raymer Brown, Megawatt Photovoltaic Development, Todd Sullivan, Robert Healy, Mitch Long, Zortec LED Canada, Morven Ogg, Blake Thompson, Raymond and Deborah Malkowitz, T Sportline, Michael Pastroni, Travis and Cheyenne Rush, Cookie UK, Chris Hovis, Craig Murphy, and Vicky Kirk. If you have feedback for me, the best way to be heard is to tweet at Tesla Tidbits and use the hashtag AskTeslaTidbits if you'd like your question to be considered for the show. I'll see everyone back here again on Wednesday. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.